What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Hope y'all are wonderful. Oh, that's weird. Hope everybody had a happy 4th. Got to see some fireworks. Little man did not get to see any fireworks. He decided to sleep through his fireworks. So I get to live his first fireworks over again next year, which is dope. Because it was a little sad. I rarely ever get a chance to stream live, so on a Friday anymore. So I wanted to go ahead and stream. And I'm not a big fan of fireworks because it hurts my ears. So I get to live that again with him. So it's dope. Yeah, I'm not in the greatest mood after the how yesterday played out. That's why today is titled "Don't Cross the Line." Because unfortunately in life, y'all, there are certain times that you need to put a line down, and if a motherfucker crosses it, don't give him a chance to cross it again. And I'm gonna have an open panel, links on YouTube. I'm putting it in Facebook right now, so if anybody wants to jump on with us, more than welcome to. This week kicks off salute to the Outcast week. Tonight we're gonna be nerding out, talking Transformers, G.I. Joes, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Ninja Turtles, you name it. Just full on nerd out. If anybody wants to come on and talk about some ghosts, monsters of history, more than welcome, because tonight is about the nerds, y'all. But give me 1 second. Now, given the title of what today's podcast is, it wouldn't feel right without playing Standing on Mine by Justin Thomas and Who the Fork is Justice Spoons. So if y'all sit back, relax, and let's get it going. Welcome to Straight Savvy, presented to you by Leo Indie Construction and Country Boy Kev. I am your host, the one and only J Savvy Davenport. Again, hope everybody had a wonderful 4th. Yeah, I'm still trying to wrap my head around shit, yo. My bad. Apologies.
Cause I'm standing on mine. Don't come crossing my line, crossing my line, unless you ready to fight. Hope you're ready to die, cause I'm standing on mine. I remember growing up, how the luck and broke as fuck. Mama scraping up some money just to try to feed us lunch. Daddy always on the road, every day he drove a truck. Hardest working man I know, so we didn't see him much. Cause if you ain't got no hustle, then we can't be friends. Cause being broke, that's just something I can't comprehend. And when they talk about a come up, who they mentioning? Cause I done had it, I done lost and got it back again. And now it's apple, crown and beer, and a mason full of clear. Got my pockets packed with green, you can call me John Deere. Got them diamonds in my teeth, looking like a chandelier. I think I'm David Copperfield, I make your lady disappear. Now it's 80-minute mining mode, what show am I taking home? No, I do not know the time, why? Cause my watch is froze. Yeah, I'm just a city boy, repping for my country folk. Shining on my wrist and neck, looking like a pot of gold. Let's go. Don't come crossing my line, crossing my line, unless you ready to fight. Hope you're ready to die, cause I'm standing on mine. I ain't never been the one to back down. 50 cal with 100 rounds. Tell the devil I'm coming his way. and I packed and I carry on. Trying to win the hearts and minds of the stars and stripes, but you know we live on. From the land of the free to the home of the brave, you know that we will stand. One nation under God, I will fear no man. Don't come crossing my line, crossing my line, unless you ready to fight. Hope you're ready to die, 'cause I'm standing on
What up, Big Six?
What up, bro?
Not much, man.
Shout out to Colt Montgomery, man.
All right. Stacks, I figured you was gonna say something.
Okay.
Okay,
hold up.
A lot about this shit because
I'm gonna be
just not talk about this shit Friday of what not to do and what to do.
no, hold up. Nope, you brought it up. Here's where I stand with that.
Well,
The people that come on your panel, that you're backing, that you're sharing their shit, that you're tagging them in their own shit on Facebook, letting people know when they're live, letting people know when they're dropping, and they go fucking talk shit to somebody else. They should know that person is going to come back to you because they are linked to you. That's when it makes you look bad. That shit has to stop.
Well, here's what with that situation. That's not even it. All right, TJ, which you are correct though. I'm not. It's just this situation in particular. Stacks told me he was trying to test J Devil's loyalty. Did we not have an agreement 2 weeks ago that TJ is going to be running J Devil's page, right? We all understood that. And to leave J Devil alone. Did I ask anybody to fish for me or to set him up or
no,
try to
sir.
get him into some things?
No,
because,
sir.
Especially when you want to tell somebody, especially you knowing what the fuck I do, you want to say you're strapped up with some fucking meth. And you're going to my homie's event, who was also King Razor. I'm at a position when I find that shit out, joke or not, I'm like, dude, that's not how we do this. So yeah, I'm a little bit wrapping my head around it because how the hell can you be on this panel and understand what we talk about all the time, and that's what you want to do, and then you want to tell me you're trying to test his loyalty to see if he can be trusted. Now where I'm fucked up at, because you know where I come from and you know who I rock with, I don't want it to happen to nobody else.
Well, where I come from, a man does his own work. If he wants to know something about somebody, he's gonna do it his motherfucking self. And that's just what it is.
Like, I didn't like waking up to that fucking phone call. I'm tired of waking up to fucking phone calls every week when I'm like, cool, everything's kosher, and then boop, nope. Somebody decided to try to expose somebody about being a chomo. Nope, shit, fuck. I'm like, all right. So are we really about trying to help each other out, or are we just trying to bury each other and make one person look good and let some one person look less like shit? So I don't know.
I don't know. Like I said, where I come from, you do your own homework.
All right, this is what he said. He said, ain't nothing to wrap. Here, I'll even put it up here. Said, ain't nothing to wrap your head around. Y'all mad because I was trying to see if a motherfucker could hold water or not because I was working with him and I had nothing to do with Savvy or anyone at that matter. But you got to go to where you, especially when you know this person's in recovery and we've brought it up to where he's doing his best to be in recovery. And you want to, that's, if I didn't see the screenshots and the messages directly of the transaction, Stacks, I'd be, you know, you're my I don't let you on this panel just for fucking shits and giggles. You're my homie. But I seen him, man. You should have just let the situation know. Or like I told you, if you're really trying to do it for Savvy, which you just lied right here because you said you were doing it for us. If you were doing it for the team, why didn't you discuss that with me or Smokehouse? Because I don't know. But like you said, Beth, like when you came on here, people that come on this panel and attached to me, you know, I didn't think I'd have to explain that shit.
I mean, at some point, it has to stop. I mean,
it does.
Everybody deserves exposure. Everybody deserves to go to the top. Everybody deserves to eat. And when you're attached to somebody and you make them look bad, of course they're going to snap the fuck out. That's just what it is.
Well, it's just like what TJ was saying yesterday. What if it was just a joke and they just happened to get checked and Lexi's in the car, TJ's in the car, J-Double's in the car? They're not just going to hem up who's holding the weight. Especially if there's a kid involved. Child endangerment right there. And I'm only saying that because I've been around situations where that was the situation. And it's not a so, and especially personal life going on, what the fuck I got going on with dumb shit that I never have. You know, I used to do some shit back in the day, sell it, but I've never been. But it is directly involved with some shit that's in my personal life, and it pisses me the fuck off because this person was like, "Oh, well, it was just meth. You shouldn't be that mad." I wanted to smack the fuck out of him because when the fuck did it become, "Oh, it's just meth"? No, that drug eats at people's fucking brains and it kills people. Anything that causes harm to anybody is not just what it is. That's one of the lines.
Well, meth isn't meth these days, period. No, fuck all that anyway. But what I'm saying is it's not just meth anymore these days. That meth has fentanyl in it. Mm-hmm. And the first hit could blow your motherfucking heart.
Well, my celly, when I was locked up, like he was coming out and he was going to rehab and decided to get high one last time. Overdose.
Yeah. It's called carfentanil. It's called carfentanil. One hit can kill a 190-pound horse. And that's been proven. That's been proven. But anyway, I'm tired of people making you look bad, bro. And it's starting to piss me off.
Cool. And this is when you can tell the work I put in because it's not really making me look bad because everybody like shout out Troop Protects One the other day. Like I didn't expect him to give me a shout out. He was like, Jay Downport's he saw me in the chat. He's like, hey, yo, shout out Jay. That's one of the real ones I see out here, and I really believe that. And I'm like, damn, that means a lot because
you are. That's why I fucks with you.
I'm putting the fucking work in, not just for me, and that's what's pissing me off when it keeps having to deal with this stupid shit. Literally, you know that because you're in the chats too. You know, like I'm pushing all these artists and getting them that I'm working with, and or if you're on my show, I put you up there before me. I don't even brag about myself on my show. I put everybody else's link up before mine. Wherever I go, it's
That's
never me. It's me. And then I get hit with shit like, oh well, just so you know, I checked you out and I see this person's on rocking with you, but did you know they were doing this? And I had no fucking idea. So, like you said, eventually it gets to a point where enough's enough, and you're right. Like, if it needs to get to where before you come on this podcast, where I straight screen you, we do mock interviews, and you stop and until I can learn that you're dope or you're not going to do some fucked up shit, then we let you on. But I don't want to do that because that makes it to where it's scripted, and that's not what this has been about. But I'm tired. I get it. It's life, you know, but the dumb shit that's been going on where people don't know how to act how they fucking You want to come on here and act a certain way, then you want to go and act a certain way like I don't fucking notice. Yeah, that nah. There's lines that you don't cross. Like I'm
Well,
sure
here's my thing. You work a 9 to 5, and then you get on here to help others because that's just who you are. And while you're at work, you're still getting blowed up, and some of that's my fault because when I peep shit out, I'm gonna go to my guy and be like, "Hey,
yeah.
this is the business."
And you see me, you know, as soon as I notice and I find out what the fuck, I'm on it. But people, what I've noticed is people they'll sit there and they'll talk about it and chime on it. You know, that's why when we talked about running with false narratives. I thought everybody was pretty much at an understanding. Like, unless you fully understand what the fuck you're speaking on, just
Yeah,
no.
that's just what it is. It's at some point this shit has to stop.
That
I mean,
or you know
it's
somebody's gonna get really hurt because I guarantee. And then this is just because it's this weekend. Do some dumb shit at this event this weekend because you're not only affecting yourself, you're affecting Razor, you're affecting Kev, you're affecting the venue. It is not just about you. I don't know why everybody's got it to where, oh, well, I'm trying to be righteous and stuff. The fuck? When did it become about you? You realize how small you are in this picture, right? And then people get offended. But I'm sorry, that's true. We are
you can't
all
go
very,
you
very
can't go
small
to an
pieces of
event.
a big, large puzzle.
You can't go to an event and not fuck around and find out if you do something stupid. That's just what it is. You never know, and I'm not saying that it needs to happen, but you never know who's carrying it.
That and real talk, insurance is a motherfucker. And this is just coming from a promoter and venue
Yeah.
mindset. Because just because you think you're an artist because you can put a song on here and have people listen to it and share your shit and all this, that's what you think you made it. Go sell me 10 tickets right now.
Now you know you made it when you got 20 record labels looking at you and you didn't even know it till one of them contacts you.
Yep. Well, that because you're also one of them that's always watching. You never know who's
I've seen
watching.
it happen. Like 501 Bryce. He didn't know it first until fucking one of them contacted him. Shout out to him for keeping grinding and keep doing what he's doing. He's fire, but he didn't know. I think they said the other day he's got like 20-25 looking at him.
Damn. I believe it. But he also, he knows when to turn it on and turn it off. You don't see him making a fucking fool of himself online at all.
No.
He's working. What up, Zilla?
Right. What up, Zilla? Zilla, join the panel.
Zilla sent me a new one. All I know is I feel like I'm going nowhere with my music. See, and this is the real reason why I started doing this like this is because I had people sending me music and I was listening to by myself. And I was just doing interviews and I got to the point, it's like, you know what? I get a laptop. I want to start playing y'all's music because it's not fair.
Zilla dropped a short on Facebook. I think it was a week and a half ago when he was in the studio doing a feature. That shit was banging.
Well, he's got one working on with Mike's Sons, man. That I cannot wait till that one drops. That's gonna Mike's Sons. That's big, bro, man. That's one dude. That's why I speak like I do. And I don't want nobody like they're like, oh well, who are you to get? Reason why I talk like I talk is because I have people like Colt Graves, Mike's Sons, Banjo Clip, JJ Hughes, Buck Forrester. I call brothers that actually mean something. We're not just that's people that Kyle Kane's another one. Like I can go on and on and on. That I know are doing the damn thing.
I don't know who he was doing that feature for. I didn't catch it. I just listened to the little shorty
All right,
drop. But that
I
shit
want to
was
play
super
Stacks.
hard.
See, this is stuff that you could have talked to us about and not made it to where it got to this because he says, "Look, I'm checking into rehab Wednesday, so I'm out. I have nothing to prove to no one." That has nothing to do with the fact, fam. I'm happy that you're going to rehab, but you could have came to us as a fucking team, and we could have supported you and done everything, but not. This is not the way to say that you need help at all. But
Stacks, I'm in recovery. Why didn't you holler at me? You're on my messenger. Why didn't you holler at me? No disrespect to you. I'm proud of you for realizing that it's time to get help. Much respect for that. And I'll hold you down out here. We do recover. You could have hit my inbox, fam.
Well, he said he's not asking help from us. All right, you know what?
Wow.
You know what? I'm gonna play this song by Zilla and not say what I want to say to make myself like a fucking fool.
Run it. I'm on mute.
Yep. That just pissed me the fuck off. But this FTB. Let me see. Make sure. FTPA. That's what I don't know. That's what it's called, Zilla, but that's what's in the file. So it's more a pride thing, man. I'm not trying to hear it, Stacks, man. I'm not trying to. You have multiple people that we all talk about recovery, and we are all in recovery. Like I said, I don't have a meth problem, but I have an alcohol and pill problem, and a couple of us that are close are, dude, AG Hawk over a year sober. Proud of that dude. I watched him put the work in. All right, it's called Bipolar. All right, this song's called Bipolar by Zilla Gorilla, yo.
Fuck, man. I ain't never good enough, man. What the fuck do you expect, man? I'll do the fucking best I can, man. Is it ever good enough? Shit.
Stuck in the moment in the field, so depressed. I done gave it all up. I ain't got nothing left. I don't wanna fight the night, so I'm holding my breath. Gotta watch what I say. I can't afford to overstep. Long way from the bottom, I ain't never going back. Been at least 8 years since I pitched 10 packs. Moved up by the hood from across 10 tracks, but I did my time. I'ma stand on that. I lost good friends that really had my back. In a lost fake love over a couple of rags. Done took a lot of L's over the life that I have, and I'm numb from the pain, and it still hurts bad. Try to be a good man, try to be a good dad. Every day the same, I'm still walking around a bit sad. Looking for a change, I'm so sick of the bad days. And in the broken heart when you're using the band-aid.
Man, just don't say nothing, man. Shit. It's only gonna make things worse, man.
You gotta get out of this,
Can't do it like that, man.
Shake out, man.
Hey, man.
Fuck.
Hey, man, you're better than that, man. Just let it sink, man. Let that shit roll
Back
off
and
your
forth,
back,
sideways, man.
It ain't that bad,
Only
man.
time I have peace.
At the end of the day, man, it doesn't even matter.
I love so much and I wish you could see that, but I'm never good enough, but I wish I could be that. Call it tough love, hold it down like your phone flat. You know you hold it down on your phone with your mind at. Give me what you want, then you act like a fucking brat. I'm a busy man, ain't got time, I don't need that. I give you the best I can, though I know that you want more. Fuck the pain away, I don't wanna deal with it no more. Fuck the pain away, I don't wanna deal with it no more. Fuck the pain away, I don't wanna deal with it no more. No more, no more. Fuck the pain away, I don't wanna deal with it no more. Fuck the pain away, I don't wanna deal with it no more. Fuck the pain away, I don't wanna deal with it no more. No more, no more.
That's banging. That's super dope.
That's why it kind of hurts my heart hearing Zilla say that he feels like his music's going nowhere, man.
I feel like he don't believe in himself, bro. But that right there is something that people need to hear. He needs to drop that. I don't know how to go about dropping that, but that needs to drop. People need to hear that. I'm telling you, that one right there would probably catch so many ears. That motherfucker would probably go to the top. Shout out to Zilla, man. Zilla, keep grinding, bro. But that feature he did a week and a half ago, I don't know who that's for.
He's got one for Cinny too that I got on here that I like to play. Him and Cinny got a badass feature.
I can't see the chat. Is he in this chat?
Yes.
Ask him who he did that feature for a week and a half ago.
Damn, he said this song's been out 3 years. Damn.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I want to know who he did that feature for on that short, because that motherfucker was super hard.
Hey, Astro, I'm with it, man. I'm proud of you for the way you've been moving, man. Keep kicking ass in life. What up, TJ?
Shout out TJ, man.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm reading what's that. It said nobody listens to me. He hear you. He's so vast. Zilla, I need to do.
I'm driving and I can't really hear you, Jay.
Oh, we hear you.
Right, because my speaker on my phone sucks really bad.
6, he said that was with Mike Sons. I figured it was. Yeah, that's the one that's about to be dropping here soon. But
that
Zilla,
bitch.
I want to do a showcase with you, my guy, one of these days here soon. That way we can do a full-on episode just Zilla Gorilla, because your catalog is that damn deep. So I would.
Yeah, I be banging Zilla's shit. I didn't hear that song that you just played though. What is that called? One more time.
Bipolar.
I'm finna go listen to that bitch and run that bitch back like 50 times. I gotta hear exactly what he's saying. I mean, I heard it and it's dope, but I want to hear it through my ears and my ears only.
I'm with it. Stack says he feels the same way. See, and here's the problem with that, Stacks, is because people have been hearing you, my guy. So the fact that you feel like you alone right now and nobody gives a fuck is a damn lie.
I done told him he wasn't alone. I done hit his inbox like 5 times in the last 2 or 3 days, and I get no answer.
He said it's on his album Evil Within 6.
All right, I got you.
All right. Sam I Am sent me a new song too. This is Road Less Traveled.
How's he doing?
Good. He's in the chat on YouTube, on Facebook.
Sometimes the prettiest views can only be seen by taking the roads most people wouldn't. When you take them roads less traveled, though, it makes the journey that much more worthwhile. Big dreams in the drive to make it happen is how I started way back in the middle school classes with the Looney Tunes hat on my head, turned backwards, putting pen to pad to see the vision he captured. Votet saw the kid gain the skills required to record them lyrics and put them in front of the masses. Face paint applied, direct the juggalo factor got me one step closer to the goal I was after. Then emotional disaster saw me start a new chapter, but my future was trash and really couldn't get whacker. So when my peers treated me as a local rap bastard, I learned to adapt and navigate up the ladder. Then the pandemic led to upgrading as a rapper. Took my skill to Nashville, then developed my stature. Drive Maverick to show my styles matters. I had it, and now I'm reaping what I've sown as a musical crafter. Independent till I die, cause I refuse to be shackled. scene that I cared about. From Bloody River to crowd pleasing and never did it for the fucking clout. That's why haters run around with my name all in their mouth, cause I'm the dude from the dirty south who's putting on for the underground. Took it further when I rode a bus to Fort Wayne and did nasty bad. Had everybody in crosstown chanting my name so damn loud. You can beat the vid on YouTube if you doubting that. Matter of fact, how the fuck you think I ended up on rehab? Opened up for M&E for the second time in my life. Psycho status certified. Damn, that was one hell of a night. Signing merch and taking pics, so many flashes I thought I went blind. Couldn't help but smile big when my redemption was realized. All of this to say that I've achieved my objectives. Love it or hate it, but you gotta respect it, cause my work ethic's reflected by 3 letters on a necklace. Independent grind hustle till I'm buried and breathless. Independent till I die, cause I refuse to be shackled.
Let's go.
Pushing through all the struggles, making my own path with gravel. From the Rocky Mountain tops down to the desert vale, watching my story unravel. And I'm proud to say that I'll never fit a frame, cause I took the road less traveled. I took the road less traveled.
Talk your shit, my guy.
Damn, buddy. Oh yeah, smoke. Smoke, work on it, then I'll play it later. Alright, since Stacks, you want to talk about this in the chat, man. J-Double wasn't going to rat you out. DJ runs his page, and we're working on him.
Jay, your mic went low.
Bro,
You hear me now?
I
One more
want Zach
time.
to come up in the panel because I want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to a message.
Yeah, that's what I just told him. Join the panel a while ago.
Yeah, I'm not doing this back and forth shit. No.
Well, I'm not. I want to explain to him in conversation, not through messages. I'm not going to sit there and respond to typing, especially while I'm driving, but basically, like, there's a lot of things wrong with the whole situation, Stacks, and until you start accepting responsibility and quit trying to project blame on everybody else, I mean, it is going to be what the fuck it is, period. You know what I'm saying? We all love you to death, bro, as much as we can love somebody that we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Other than being on a panel, you know what I'm saying? None of us have been around you in person. Nobody knows your lifestyle. And at this point, you've lost people's trust. And that's what it boils down to. And it's up to you to gain that trust back. And you're not going to gain it back by projecting blame on everybody else and acting like you're in the right when you're not. There's no scenario you can give. Yes, we get everything you're saying. If Jay hadn't have said anything, we wouldn't be having this conversation. If my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle, bruh. My aunt don't have balls, she ain't my uncle, and we're having this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's the real of the situation, bro. If he would, let's say he did say something to me, which he didn't. I seen the message because I control his social media as his manager. But if I wouldn't have found out about it, and he wouldn't have said anything, and you would have came on that trip, and we would have got popped, and you would have had that shit on you, I would have beat the fuck out of him for that. Because I was thinking about bringing my daughter, dog. If I would have walked into a room and you were doing some shit, I don't care what the scenario may be. There's a lot of unknowns and a lot of unknown variables to that situation that nobody wants to take a chance on. And that's all there is to it. Nobody's wishing for your downfall. Nobody's saying we hate you. Nobody's saying we don't fuck with you. We just ain't fucking with you until you go get yourself together, man, and get yourself right. Period.
You got to do it for yourself, not for nobody else.
Quit saying that this is J Devil's fault, that this was personal. there's nothing personal on Facebook, whether it's a messenger or what it is. Nothing. Because you don't know if somebody hacked that man's shit. I would never talk if I was dealing dope out like I did out in the streets when I was younger. I damn sure wouldn't be talking about it on the motherfucking Facebook.
You don't
No
let your right
messenger,
hand know
no
what your
none of
left
that.
hand's doing. You
Like
don't let your right
you
hand
gotta be
know.
smarter than that, dog.
What?
J-Dub.
Okay, not saying that this would ever happen, but what would have happened if you'd have went on that trip and he would have, not saying that he would have, hold on. What would have happened if he'd have went on that trip and J Devil used that against him and set him up for him to get popped?
Well, here's
Like,
what
yeah,
here's
he's none of us do. What if J Devil
he says
really?
we don't see his point of view. His point of view is he was working on a project with J Double. Okay, we get that. But here's also the problem. TJ told us 2 weeks ago he was going to be managing J Double, running his page. So don't do anything stupid. We had, and literally the day of that shit, it's been announced.
If anybody wants to do anything with J Devil, they needed to go through me. Nobody came to me about doing a project with J Devil, and I'm pissed off at J Devil for that. Like, if you want me to be your manager, then you do what I ask you to do, and don't fucking go behind my back and do shit and me not know about it. Because it's a disrespect to me, and I ain't done nothing, none of you motherfuckers out here for you to disrespect me.
And Stacks, he is going to take it up with him, but he also has, a little bit of an issue with you. Nah, it's something different, Sam. Believe it or not. It's not the same thing. It's something different. Which is fucking stupid because I thought we all had this cleared and over the way. But Stacks,
it's not that we don't see your point of view, Stacks.
Yeah,
you're not seeing my point of view, bro. Because my point of view, if you see my point of view, you would understand. And the only thing that would be said is, you know what? You're right. My bad. How can I fix this? We tell you, you do it, and this goes away. Period. I didn't even want to take this shit public, to be honest. I stayed behind the scenes until now. But since everybody wants to go live, I mean, we can sit there. This is not the first time you've disrespected me, Stacks. You disrespected me when I came on there and I said, and I quote, I'm going to be teaching J Devil. I need everybody on here. You don't have to like him. You don't have to respect him. None of that. But out of respect for me, leave the man alone and let me work with him. Right? And then you turned around without coming to me first. And I had to find out you were on live talking about that shit with J Devil. Like, that shit makes me look bad, bro. J Devil isn't just J Devil no more. He's attached to the Freak Show Entertainment name. And I have a fucking,
what's up, Colt?
I have an image to uphold, man.
You're talking about the Stacks. See, this is where I'm getting annoyed with this situation because yesterday you told me you did this to see if you could if he could be tested and trusted with us. And now
you don't
saying
test your homies like that, dog. By you testing somebody, you fuck. How do you call that? You just wrong for testing your homies. Fuck. Can't give you a reason to test him. He's going around testing for man shit, bro. I don't test everybody I come in contact with. I trust them until they give me reason not to. Period. So you wrong, even if it was a test. That's bullshit, bro. But the things that you said, it shows that it wasn't a test, dog. You really need help. full support. If that's what you need, you got my full support, and I'll be here for you when you get out, and I'll fucking support you 100%. But don't sit there and act like you was testing somebody, dog, and making it out to be something it wasn't. Just admit you fucked up. You told somebody about your fucking issues, and it didn't get in the wrong hands, bro, because I didn't fucking spread the information around to make you look like a junkie. I didn't tell anybody you were a piece of shit. We just can't be fucking, we can't trust that kind of behavior around us right now, dog. We got wrong. And that's all it is. That's all it is. We want you to be a part of this. We want to be, but you're going to have to earn that right back, bro. And that's real talk. I'm not missing anything.
That's why I quit arguing with him yesterday. It was literally a nonstop all day. Then he was like, because then he told me he was doing it for the team. I'm like, all right, well, I get that, but you could have went to the team about this.
After he said, yeah. I said, then I'm not going. He said, why? I said, because I seen the message, bro. I seen the meth remark. And I'm not going to be around that. Period. He's like, you're not supposed to know about that. And he started getting nervous because he didn't want you to think bad of him. I said, fuck that. Some things you keep to yourself, some things you can't keep to yourself. And that's one of them because it affects everybody else around you. I did say something to you. To you.
Yeah, and you were in my inbox.
Remember, I got to be real, bro. I know about the meth. Like, we want you there, just not with us. I said everything I'm saying right now to you, dog. Period. I never once not kept it real with you.
That is a true fact. And
2 weeks later, I didn't see it until the day I seen it, the day I said something to you. Period.
And I don't like being involved in this shit. So the fact that it keeps happening and I'm not directly involved, but it links back to me, pisses me off. Because this is not why I started this fucking podcast, for it to be a Days of Our Fucking Live. You can go to other podcasts for that shit. But I'm tired of shit being people trying to say, oh, I'm speaking for you, I'm standing up for you. And then when it comes down to it, the shit's out. Oh, that wasn't the case. The fuck? I don't need nobody to speak for me. Like, if I want to speak on something, I happily will do it without having somebody help me. But if you need you have a cry for help, especially as many people we talk to, and privately, I'm not going to air it out on this, but you know damn well I'm not buying any of this shit you're telling me in this fucking chat tonight right now. I didn't want to address none of this shit either, but you wanted to come over and say some shit. I was just going to address why you're not here and why you probably won't be here for the rest of the week. And the way it's going, until you get help, I'm with TJ on that. Stay the fuck away, because this is not how you fucking, when you crash, you don't crash out on your friends when you need help. You let your friends help you. And I'm stubborn as hell when it comes to it too. But the fuck are we building a team for if you're going to go want to do shit on your own and say, oh, I don't need y'all and I'm not fuck. No. Then what the fuck you coming here for? Do you want me to help you and branch you out and, you know, us do the savvy thing? So is this all just worse to everybody? Because I know it's not just worse to me. I live this shit. DJ knows where this started from. You know, Colt, I see you in the chat. Colt knows. There's multiple people that knows where this comes from, and the fact that I keep having to babysit people that want to come in, I'm done with it. We are all grown ass fucking adults, at least in our 20s, if not older. There's a show this weekend. There's devastation in Texas right now. This man's son just went to the army. There's a lot of real life situations going on. So don't come at me and say, oh, well, this, and that. What the fuck? This is one of the realest podcasts out there because we don't fucking do smoke and mirrors. We talk about real life shit. So don't come here and said, oh, well, I don't want you. Then what the fuck you here for? Like that really just broke my foot. That really pissed me off. Stacks, you might as well just go to see the fuck out of here, bro. How you gonna be here every night with me for months, and then you're gonna tell me that shit right now? Disrespect this man, because I know what the fuck you said to him. The fuck? This is why I'm about to start charging people.
You have to understand, Stacks. The things you do affect the people around you. Meaning, you know, you're on Straight Savvy with Jay. You don't have to mention him or bring him into anything. Anything that comes, what's in the dark always comes to light, bro. Like whether you said something to Jay or whatever, eventually this shit would have came out. Something would have happened. Something would have came out, and everybody around you would have looked fucking horrible, including Jay. You don't have to fucking say somebody's name for them to be involved. It's the people that's closest to you that are going to be affected by what you do. It's a domino effect, dog.
Because example, Amerifest, Racer doesn't know him. Racer knows him because of me.
No, nothing happened because I seen it and I brought attention to it at that moment. It's not whether anything happened or not is not the question. It's called preventing it from happening. Why does something have to happen for there to be a problem? There's obviously a problem embedded within itself that people don't see, that you obviously don't see in yourself. You said you're battling demons, dude. That's a problem. Yep. That needs to be addressed. You don't just leave it alone until there's a problem, until something happens.
Especially when we're giving hell to somebody that we just made fun of for slipping up and being on some shit. And you're gonna tell me that you're also an addict too? Like, dude, what the fuck? I could have been talking with you and help. Again, what the fuck are you? And this is not just to him. This is
I'm just gonna be real. Every last one of you, they look stupid as fuck for making fun of Upchurch for being on Adderall, and you got a man sitting right beside you on the panel fucking doing meth.
Exactly.
Y'all look dumb as fuck, man. The pot calling the kettle fucking black.
Like, there's at least, let's see, 6 artists. I'm not going to name them, or artists / social media or whatever you want to put it, that have come to me for treatment and are doing really well. So yeah, I look dumb as fuck right now. I've been pushing the fucking line. Thanks for that, Stacks. What up, J Double?
What up, dog?
This?
Yeah, fat boy. What did I miss?
Stacks decided to use this time to admit that he has a problem. Instead of coming to us and saying that he wanted help, he decided to use this time. You know, not like we've been making fun of multiple people that have an issue and all this shit, or poking them that they won't get help.
I mean, shit, so, I dip my toes in that.
I just don't understand if that's really the mentality that you've had. How can we come on here, try to help these artists and other people try to get heard, and you're going to be lying to yourself? How can you sit there and openly be on here when I'm talking about looking in the mirror and going through your demons? Because I do every fucking day. I suffer from chronic depression where I don't want to do shit half the fucking time. But yet I go out my way to help people. I work a bullshit job that can't even pay my fucking child support now. It makes me very fucking angry. So how can you be attached to me, be my homie, and say you help? I feel like a piece of shit right now. Thank you.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, you have to be honest with yourself. You have to. That's where it starts.
This is why motherfuckers shouldn't get on the internet talking about other people when they don't know what the fuck. That's why I made that post. I see people calling people out all the time on the internet. Worry about who the fuck's in your circle and call them out if you're going to call anybody out. Don't sit there and call other people out for shit people in your circle's fucking doing.
Yep.
And not call them out because you ain't nothing but a fucking yes man when you do that.
Yep.
You can't be real enough to fucking call your own people out. Leave other people the fuck alone.
Stacks, it ain't got nothing to. All right, see. Oh my god. dude, if you're gonna talk this much, please come on this fucking panel. Because I'll be 100. I asked multiple people yesterday, should I even let you come on the panel today and talk? And I got told no. I wasn't gonna give you a time and day. I was gonna make it about something else and just briefly talk about this shit. But you want to go ahead and talk? You want to go ahead? Please step the fuck up. Otherwise, step the fuck out.
I mean, I made a bad decision and I tried meth and it destroyed the best friendships I ever had. Just, it's not worth it. But let me tell you, when I stopped and I cut those people off, I felt a lot better. I'm still upset about losing them, you know, but I won't do that ever again. I know damn well that.
But at least, you know, J-Dub, I can give you credit when, and you're not the only one, but just you're on the panel, so I can, you know, personally, you said the issues you had and asked if I could help you and TJ. And what did we agree to do? We agreed to help you. And what did you do? You listened to us.
Just it's that I'm not trying to make it sound like I'm poster boy perfect because I'm definitely not, but it is that easy. If you got people that have the right mindset to help you and you're willing to take it, it's that easy. Just follow the instructions and let it help you.
Well, this is why I don't like letting people in. I don't like letting people in my circle at all because before, you know, all this, I found out the hard way that your best friend could fuck you over faster than a stranger can. So shout out to Colt Montgomery, you know, Rich Regal, Banjo Cliff, those that, and TJ too, J-Dub, Country Boy Kev, who taught me how to network and market. Because sitting here being isolated in my little bubble, was it nice? Hell yeah, it was nice because I was safe. But that ain't going to get you nowhere if you're not willing to at least let people see who you are. If that's only on here, cool. But you know what? There's such things called a video call. Like, show these people that you're at least somewhat real or you're an actual person.
You have to be real because acting, I mean, if you look it up on Google, acting is a profession, it's a job, and jobs get exhausting. You only do it for so long.
Hold up, what?
Yep.
See, and that right there, like you just said, he said he's not going to rehab for. Dude, I've attempted to off myself 5 times. That's something we talked about on here. So that just makes me look like more of a fool when you sat there on this panel and didn't say a damn word. Stop. I'm not, but salute, Colt. Like literally, for those of you that I have to keep doing this shit for, it's really been a year. Stop telling me that all of this is not. I get it. Life's a fucking struggle. Like I said earlier, I work at a job that I can barely pay my child support now. My girl's luckily holding this shit down. My health's not the best.
We're all
I'm
dealing with
still
something,
out
bro.
the way,
Like,
getting my name out there. People want me to come to events. People want to meet me. Come on this podcast because you know why? End of the day, I'm a real motherfucker and I live the way I walk. Yes, I meant that to say I live the way I walk because I live the way I talk and I walk. I don't make shit up. I don't sit there and sugarcoat shit. I don't give a fuck who you are. I was treated like I was nobody by people that helped give me life. So you think that anybody that's a stranger to me now is a problem if they
hold on, because I know what Stacks is saying, but Stacks, I also know that those type of issues, from my experience, leads to trying to deal with those demons, and the only way you deal with those demons is by altering your mind with substance abuse, man. Like, I get it. I know what it is.
That's why my name is J Devil.
I wake up depressed all the time, bro. Like, I wake up and can't get out of my bed most mornings.
I don't walk around with this by accident.
How many times have y'all called me on FaceTime or something, and I'm just laying there, and y'all are like, oh, TJ's chilling. No, TJ's laying down because TJ ain't got the energy to get the fuck up and move because I'm depressed. Like, I get it.
Like, and the fact that people want to come on this podcast and believe in me is what helps give me motivation. And then I have one of my co-hosts right here pretty much telling me he's been lying to me for the past what 4 months he's been on here with me. Like, that's what it bothers me. Because how can like TJ again? I'm not kidding, but you know where this started at, where it's gone. You're one of the ones that literally had to drag my ass to make myself approachable online because I didn't want to. I fucking refused. But he saw I had a gift, and he's not, and the other people did too. So it's like, you know what, you're wasting your time. Why don't you do this? Follow, like, I'm going to teach you. Sam, I am right here.
Call me real quick.
Introduce me to Sam. He didn't have to do that.
What?
Devil, call me real quick.
Got you.
Jay, we'll be right back.
Oh shit! All right, I'm gonna play some music real quick, yo. But yeah, no, I'm lost for fucking words, man. Like, that literally bothers the shit out of me. So for those of you that say Jay ain't got no heart or this, nah, you want to see me vulnerable? Yeah, do that. Let's see. But since we kind of on this, I want to play this by Gray Matter, OML. StreamYard did some weird shit, so it kind of messed up the list a little bit. But this is Gray Matter, OML, yo.
Man, the game's so fake. Cause everybody dog, everybody on drugs, everybody on hood, everybody ain't shit. Talking no pressure, but the pressure so limp. I've been doing this all like the crook in the walk of a pimp. You talking that walk, but the walk ain't moving not 1 inch. But I ain't gonna stand on your business. No, cause your business ain't never stood on shit, and that's from a witness. Country walk, country walk, but ain't from the woods, so it's this country talk. No player hating, you're a hallucination. I'm an atomic bomb dropping on your nation. Can't fuck with me, I'm untouchable. My circle is so small, I only see me. And you ain't on my level. Can't fuck with me, I'm untouchable. My circle is so small, I only see me. Ain't on my level. Hold up. Better put your rain suit on, cause the wheelie steamboat won't float when I bring them waves home. Got you standing in the play, trying to kinda play. Which way is the right way? No way, that's a touche. Begging for a second chance, it's a foul play. I've been that artist who stands on the ground. You've been that artist who lets his ego bring him down. So run up a check, run up finesse. You can never impress with your fake ass flex. Tried to help fake, but fake could never exist. So I help myself get rid of this figment of my imagination, a pigment of an exaggeration of fake. Can't fuck with me, I'm untouchable. My circle is so small, I only see me. And you ain't on my level. Can't fuck with me, I'm untouchable. My circle is so small, I only see me. Ain't on my level. Y'all can't fuck with me, man. I'm the baddest motherfucker they was. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I'm with that, Gray. I appreciate it, fam. What up, Stone Panda? What up, Stone Panda?
What's up, my brother?
A little bit annoyed right now, man.
Oh, I get you.
I'm really.
I just want Stacks to read the thing under my name. BetterHelp works. It saved my life.
Yeah,
that was. Call him. Whatever you need to do.
I just, this is why I thought about wanting to do interviews for co-hosts for other shows, which you know what I've been working on privately. But then I have instances like this, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to look down 3 months later down the line, and you know what? I probably regret having that motherfucker as a co-host. I don't want to go through that shit again. I went through that 3 times in the past 3 weeks. I'm I'm good. Like at this point, most of y'all see how I do this shit. Figure it out on your fucking own. And if you can't figure it out, leave me the fuck alone. I don't know.
I mean, to be honest with you, bro, your charisma is enough to carry a show by itself.
That's what I used to sit here on fucking Facebook Live talking shit about. Well, talking about. I'm not saying that this, but it's just talking about my fucked up life, but turning it to where I could invite and bring in mental health things without making it about me. Because somebody wants to hear about you. But if you talk about something like, hey, yo, well, there was one time this guy had.
That's where you're wrong.
Oh, I just
guys need to hear other guys talk about it.
Well, it was easier for me because I didn't like it. They like when then people have like, oh, you were talking about you. I'm like, yeah, that was my story. That was about having to love my brokenness, everything that I had that broke me, that made me pieces all over the fucking place. I had to learn how to love that person again because nobody else was there to do it. So, and it was I couldn't use pills, I couldn't drink, I couldn't because that was just going to make me worse because that was affecting money that I didn't have. So I had to literally become a savage version of myself and peel away everything that made me the sick version I hated looking at. I couldn't stand looking at this motherfucker in the mirror. I needed to fix him. So I had to tear away all that and replace it with, I don't know. Like, I don't want to, it's just the person that y'all see on this camera or you meet in person is not the same person I was 2 years ago before I started this journey. Because I had to learn a lot and I had to strip away a lot of people that I held up here on a pedestal that were close to me and make myself to where I'm like, all right, well, I'm my parachute, I'm my pat on my back. If it's me and my girl against the world and our kids. And I lived that shit. And luckily I met a great couple people, shout out to Colt Montgomery. He was one of the first lives I jumped into, and him and Rich. And I have never been showed the respect that those gentlemen gave me when they met me. And I hold that very highly because for somebody to look at me and tell me, I'm proud of you and watching where you go, my dad don't need to tell me that. I can't even get my dad to come to my fucking event this next month even if I pay him. But I have people that want to come up here and just meet me. So all y'all inspired me to keep going. So the fact that a fucking co-host that came on here and said that without trying, what have we been trying to help people? How can you want to help somebody if you can't even help yourself? Smokehouse has been doing tremendous. I am so proud of that dude. Stacks, I was putting you on the pedestals too and saying how proud I am of you. And you just told me that was a lie. Think about what the fuck you're saying to somebody before you say it.
I just don't get it. 1 minute he's saying he was, and then now he's saying he's not. Which one is it? Are you going in for drugs or are you going in for mental health? Like, it's not bad either way. Like, the fact that you want to get help is great.
And Stacks, you're not me and I'm not you. Nobody is, like I say this all the time. Watch how you judge people because you never know what that person has to go through. If you would have talked, you can't sit there and tell me I don't understand when you've had many times to talk to me. We talked about other people going through this and how they need help and them refusing help.
Here's another thing, like why it bothered me so much. Like, you and Stacks both kind of know like what I've been through. I've very little have I opened up, but y'all know like what I've went through with a couple people in my family. So like, why was that not? I feel like that should have been something that he could have maybe bonded to me more, or even you. Like, he's friends with you. Like, that's where it hurt me because like, I agreed to help you. You were going to be in a vehicle with my child. That's where I was hurt about it.
It's just and like what Wayne appreciate you saying this because he's right. Like, that's why I started doing this. And shout out to my girl Queen Savvy for hyping me up because I'm really good at helping people and talking to you. You can talk my ear off and I will guarantee I can relate to something that you went through and I can help you at least understand that you're not alone. That's why I started this podcast. I wanted people to understand you're not alone out there. There is somebody I guarantee that understands. That's why I don't mind when only 7 people watch me or only 2, or it never bothered me. The views are not what this is for. This is for that person just happens to stumble across this, going through a bad day, or about to pick up that bottle, or about to pick up whatever they're about to do and take that back step. I want them to find that video, sit there and listen to what we're talking about. Might be some bullshit, might not be, but every bit of it's real. I want them to sit there and say, you know what? It's not worth it. I can do better. This is just a bad day. It's all up from here. That's what I want, because it's possible, y'all. If you're down and you're at your lowest, the only way you can go is up. Can't get no lower. You can say, oh, you never know. I'm not you. I know what it's like to only have $1 in your name and you got fucking 4 kids to feed.
The only way you go lower is the way you go lower is you don't go any higher, because you go 6 feet under.
Yeah, it's the only way you can go lower. But yeah, exactly.
Ooh, it's really hot in here.
Like, and that's what the whole point of this podcast and people coming on. I'm sorry to keep saying it, but literally, I thought the whole purpose of people coming on this podcast not usually going to, you got a shiesty panda now. Hold up.
What is that? What the?
I had to make people laugh.
Oh my! No wonder it's so hot in there.
Oh no, I just bought this.
What the crap?
I went live the other night and I had a little temperature gauge inside just to see how hot it would get. It got up to 108.
Damn.
I was like, all right, I gotta buy something else. Even if people make fun of me, I don't care. Right now it's too hot to care.
Telling me it's like 97 degrees on my car right now, and I'm driving, so I can't have my camera on, obviously, and I can't have my air on, or it's gonna blow your guys' ears off. So I'm like dying right now.
I'm sorry. Appreciate you jumping on, but I don't understand. Again, it's just people don't like going to other podcasts because it's usually about X, Y, and Z. You never know what you're going to come across when you come on this podcast, but I guarantee if you click the link when we have an open panel, you're going through a bad day, I guarantee you're going to walk away with probably 4 new friends that actually understand you and want to actually help you. So I thought that was, and Pete said it, accountability is key. The lack of people wanting to take accountability and everything, which we have all talked about lately, I feel like I fucking broken records having to say that, is really bad. Like, nobody wants to take accountability for anything. They want to start a whole fucking fire and say whatever they think, and just because it's the internet, they think they can take it down, or it's another day, it's okay. And that's not going away. PTSD is a real motherfucking thing. It's a lot worse than a broken bone sometimes. Because it's night terrors or a
PTSD doesn't go
thing.
away. PTSD doesn't go away. You only can manage it. You don't ever actually get rid of it. Once that part of your brain is triggered, there's only management of it. I had to learn that the hard way. I had to learn that you could have PTSD and not be in the military. Because I always thought it was a military thing. But then I went and seen a shrink. I went seen for 5 years. On and off, because they kept giving me people that were like 27 and I'm pushing 40, and I'm like, I can't take advice from you, bro.
Yep.
Like, but then I got a guy that's been through a fucking war and was in Vietnam, and like, he's like, PTSD happens everywhere. He's like, and the fact that you grew up in a war zone, you probably have PTSD just from being a kid. Like, no 8-year-olds should see somebody get shot and killed. Or no 10-year-olds should be pulled out into a field and be shown what happens to snitches. Like, but I grew up in those areas. I grew up where the police, you didn't fear the police. You feared the guy down the street because he owned the neighborhood. and I'm not capping or trying to say or I'm a
Sure.
badass. The fact that I made it out alive without a felony is a fucking that's being prideful.
Shit, the fact that I didn't
But
get
I
my
grew
first
up in
criminal
the
charge till I was
east side of
28.
the east side of Cleveland, Ohio. Look it up.
Oh, and you're a white dude too?
I don't think people I was on Top 5. No, I think it was Top 5. Top or Colt. And I was talking about it. And I said, I was the only white kid in a math class in 8th grade. And they're like, oh, that's not possible. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I was the only white kid. We were the only white family in our neighborhood that didn't have the money to move out. So we had a thing May 1st every year. It was called Kill Whitey Day. You didn't go to school. If you were white, you didn't go to school. You were going to get jumped. And the teachers were just like, what are they going to do?
I get
Most of
dragged
these
into this
dudes,
shit too.
well, most of the people that would jump you are connected. They're connected to St. Clair Thugs or Broadway Gang or fucking Crips, Bloods, like all that
That's
shit
why
running
I
around.
liked old MGK
We
back
had
in the
one
backpack
teacher-
days because he used to talk about a lot of.
Don't get me started on MGK.
Well, I just found out he dissed Nathan James, and I'm not. Yeah, I'm like, really? You going after Nathan?
My problem
James?
with MGK is he's not from Cleveland.
Oh, so you know about?
He didn't grow up here.
Really?
He came here when he was 16 or 15 or 16 from Colorado.
So he is a culture vulture.
Yeah.
Ah.
Always have been. And I'll speak on it. I watched him get his ass whooped at a Mushroom Head concert because he ran his fucking mouth.
That's the worst place to run your fucking mouth. That's a Mushroom Head concert. That's some
Ran his fucking mouth about how they were has-beens. Before he went after Slipknot, he went after Mushroom Head at a smaller scale.
Slipknot too.
Yeah, he went on stage and said Corey Taylor needs to hang up his boots or some shit like that. Rock is dead.
Corey
And then
Taylor
a year,
can run 2 successful bands and a solo.
and then a
career.
year later releases a rock album. Like, Slipknot fans were showing up to MGK concerts, buying the tickets, and then not showing up. So he was playing to empty crowds. But of course, you're not going to hear about that. They're not going to talk about that. But there was fucking crowds where he was nobody. He was a concert for crickets.
The Seven has a loyal fan base. That's one thing
Yeah,
I always
about-
laugh at. Everybody talks about Creed Squad. I'm like, I hope, just please, up church, go after the Seven, please. I want to see y'all motherfuckers cry.
It's like there's people in the metal genre right now are thankful that Ozzy Osbourne just retired. I seen a post. Yeah, has been needed to retire. Go look at the Birmingham show he just did to do the retirement show. He just had a retirement show. He's done. He's retired. He just became the king of heavy metal. There was I think it was either 400 or 700,000 people there. He had every major rock band come there to play Black Sabbath songs, to say goodbye to Ozzy. This was basically his funeral without him dying. That's how they were billing it. Come say goodbye to Ozzy the right way. But he's a has-been.
Yeah,
I mean, he releases a song with Post Malone, and it did better than Ryan.
I hated that shit when people are like, "Who's this Ozzy Osbourne guy? He's brand new." Fuck you say?
Yeah, like what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, are you nuts? Like rock music, I can talk about all day, all night. Like,
damn, he sold out that stadium too. Hell yeah, Ozzy.
He had Jason Momoa doing the emceeing for the show.
Really?
And then when Pantera played, Jason's like, all right, I'm done being the MC, and jumped in the damn circle pit and was inside the circle pit. Yeah.
That's dope.
You gotta go watch the video. It's fucking awesome. I'll send you the link after this.
Wait. I said MGK's look now becoming an Island Boy. He said probably was the first Island Boy interpretation.
I don't like MGK. Never have. I like the Cleveland.
I was a fan because
I like
when
Cleveland.
It was back. It was before he signed with Bad Boy. It was
no. That's what I'm talking about. So there's a song that he did. It's called Cleveland. I'm from Cleveland or something like that. I can't remember. It's with Dubo. Dubo is a fucking awesome rapper.
Well,
so
the
fact that
Cleveland Till I Die, he had Bone Thugs, a couple other ones that were from Cleveland too in there too.
Bone Thugs are some real OGs.
They're going on tour.
I was in a 7th grade music class with Busy Bone's uncle. He was the teacher.
That's crazy. What up, Plug? What up, Biggie? What up, Chaotic? Fuck you.
What's
up? Worse to be a Browns fan.
What's going on, guys?
I don't know. Just left today, I didn't plan on today being what it was. I thought I was going to address some of this shit. I didn't plan on. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think that it could have been pretty easily known. I guess. I mean, you would hope that you would have hoped it wouldn't have went that way it went, but I mean, in all reality, I think it was kind of expected in a way, at least in my mind. I mean,
I'm tired of my fucking co-host crashing out on my fucking panel, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll come
go through an intensive screening process next time I bring a co-host on this bitch. You gotta take a drug test once a week too. If it pops up more than weed, we have to have a fucking conversation, or you're not coming on the fucking panel because you're not blaming everybody for your fuck ups.
I'm not getting yelled at by Fedora Mike again.
What's up, Chop? The Plug. What's going on?
I was gonna play. I was just going through because StreamYard fucked up the list, so now it's got everything like rows now. Instead of it being one solid row, it's all like double rowed, and so it fucked up me knowing where everything was. But it's convenient because now I can just scroll down and it pops up most of what I want to see without me having to go.
I'm still getting that warning at the top we were talking about the other night of the instability or whatever. Like, what the fuck? Are they going to fix it?
No.
You would think with as much money as they charge anymore that they would have a little bit of time to figure out what was causing the shit.
Much love, Pete. Let's see. You have a new song called Echo.
Yeah.
I'm glad you jumped on. Because I was sitting there, I was playing that song in my head a little bit ago. This right here is Echo by the homie Chaotic Traits, yo.
I hear my own voice crying out in the wall. Echoes don't lie, they remember it all. Shadows whisper secrets I can't outrun. Trapped in this echo room, I'm undone. Step in the silence, feel the cold air. Ghosts of my past are everywhere. Walls keep the stories I tried to hide. Broken dreams and pain I denied. I hear the screams I swallowed whole. Echoes bouncing off my soul. Trapped in this room, no light breaks through, but the echoes, they're still calling, yeah. Crying out in the wall. Echoes don't lie, they remember it all. Shadows whisper secrets I can't outrun. Trapped in this echo room, I'm undone. Memories twist like smoke in the air. Familiar faces that aren't really there. Time stands still but the pain moves on. Every echo a reminder of what's gone. The silence screams louder than sound in this empty room. I'm left bound, can't escape what I've become. This echo room won't let me rise. Crying out in the wall. Echoes don't lie, they remember it all. Shadows whisper secrets I can't outrun. Trapped in this echo room, I'm undone. Yeah. Every whisper in these walls, it's my story, my pain, my fight. And though I'm trapped in the echo, I'm still here, still standing.
That song fits beautifully for the because this week is salute to the outcasts, which you speaking on in that song, man. That I can relate to a lot of that because, like I said, I started this podcast because I wanted to be people to know, from my stories. Hopefully, it can touch somebody. Not no Diddy. I know you got to say that now because
Right.
But I wanted to let people know that you weren't alone, and even though you might see people always consume because I intimidate the fuck out of people when they meet me. To the point I don't work out no more. So I'm a little fat dude. I'm not as in shape as I used to be, but I still have "fuck you" written over my face, and I look like I'm about to eat you if you come close
I get
to me.
told that a lot.
And so I wanted people to see that I'm, when you see me on here, it's a lot easier because you just see my word, you just hear my words and see my face. That's all you see. You don't know what I really look like outside of here, obviously. You don't know that I'm fucking 6 foot and almost 300 pounds of 70% muscle. You don't know that.
This is the fake J. Anyway, this is the internet
Short.
J.
Yeah,
It's a fake
yeah.
J.
Short.
More or less. Yeah, more or less. And it's
Short guy.
because it's just, I am this person. Like y'all two have talked me off of here. I am the same way on and off here. I will talk your ear off, especially if you're going through something. I'm an empath. Like I did it to a girl the other day at work. She was crying. I was like, "Hey, what's up?" She's like, "Nothing. I'm fine." Like, I'm gonna cut through the bullshit. I'm an empath. I see you're crying. You're upset. Somebody's bothered your family. She's like, "How did you know?" I'm like, I know people's auras. Like I can just tell. I'm a caring person. It's just through my life, people have taken advantage of wanting to beat the fuck out of me. Whether either it be physically, emotionally, whatever ways, like it's dragging me in to the point until I was 32 years old, I didn't really understand what having mutual respect from somebody was. So the fact I can come on and this, like I have Panda, Chaotic, and a couple other ones in my life now is crazy to me because I don't do that. I don't like letting people in because as soon as I let you in, you're probably about to fuck me up.
Right.
But
Yeah.
this man right here, he's offering out fucking advertisements on his wall and stickers. And if you want a Panda to sit there and vibe out to your music, you send your music. What?
No, I'm not. I'm just standing, moving. I'm not
Well,
doing
it's just
any
like I
advertising.
like
You're
because you're
right now.
doing wall advertisements on your wall. Isn't that about to be a full redneck wave roll?
Well, this is to anybody that wants it. Get it now while it's free.
I need to make a sticker and send to you, Panda.
When I become successful, I have to say that instead of if, because my wife will smack me. When I become successful, I have to charge money for it. She already told me that.
How big of a sticker you want me to send you? I mean, I can send you one like 6 foot, or you want a life size picture?
Hell yeah!
You gotta go. That's what's gonna be my stickers. It's gonna be me in my hat and shit. Just to...
with you two, I want them signed for when you all do become huge.
Shit.
Yeah.
So I can sell it on eBay then.
I like being a dude in the back that nobody knows and just helps watching people get on stage and do their thing and watch them light up, man. And then people randomly come up and treat me like I'm the fucking security guy. Just like, oh yeah, I don't know. Like, what do you mean? I'm the guy running the shit. Like, oh, you are? Why are you out here with us? Because I like
walk
being
around
y'all.
like my
Like
own
being that. I don't like responsible. It's not. I don't want nobody to say this. Like, it's not that I don't trust myself. Obviously, for a long, long time, I was a walking fuck up. Like you
Still
could
walk the fuck up.
well, I'm better now. Like, well, it's what I'm getting at with that is where it's to now I'm the big bruh. I used to be the guy people make group chats about talk shit about because I was a walking crash out. To be honest with you, you couldn't trust me with a damn thing, and if you I thought you were a piece of shit, or I just I didn't like you, I happily told you, hey yo, you're a bitch. I didn't realize that's not the way to go about life. And but it was just what I was taught, and I never really had nobody to ever pull me aside and check me. I always had to check myself and realize that you can't really do that if you don't know you're a walking problem. If you're a problem all the time, and you're like, well, fuck it, I'm not a problem. It's you. It's you. You're the problem. I'm not the fucking problem. It's all you.
I thought
Nobody else is like I'm not the issue. Until I really had to sit there, like, you know what, you might really need to work some shit out because those that loved you when you're really, you're sleeping on a couch right now, my guy. Where the fuck are they at?
I sleep on a couch just because we have a dog that kicks me out of bed every night. So
I've been there.
Yeah, and I'm open, Jay. If you ever want to, or if anybody ever wants to know and has the time to listen, I'll tell anybody my entire story. I mean, I've done it on my, when I had my mental health channel, I did it, and if it helps somebody, it helps. I mean, it's a never ending climb. There's no doubt about that.
I raise my hand when I want to talk. So
I'm not polite like that. Fuck that.
I just wanted to say that your pride goes away when you get humbled. And my humbling was shock pads to the chest. Because I thought I was invincible. I thought I could drink a whole bottle of vodka and take bus bar and there wasn't going to be no issues. Ooh. While taking, Xanax and Zoloft and mixing, multiple
wake up call like I did.
Yeah, I was in a triangle relationship at the time.
I'm not trying to. I won't let you. Can't. I'm at the point where I can't. If I smell vodka or Jaeger, I get sick. Are you like that, or are you okay?
I keep liquor in my house just to tempt me, so that I don't drink it. My sponsor hates it, but he trusts my wife, so he knows that it's only being used for cooking. Because we do like to cook with it. A good rum soaked on steak or pork for a little while. A little Kill Devil Hill. But I don't drink. And my wife, just to support me, gave up wine completely 4 years ago.
Salute to her. That's awesome.
But the people that I was in a triangle relationship with at that time, when I got shipped to the hospital, they didn't even show up. The other person that I was in love with, they didn't call her until 8 a.m. to tell her that I coded. Mm-hmm. The next day, I got shipped to what's called Road to Hope here. Look it up. I don't fucking care. You can know where I live. If I got ops, look it up. Don't fucking care. But it was I don't know what it's called, in-treatment facility where you have to go sign up and basically you have 30 days where you can't leave. Now, when I went in voluntarily, this was after, getting into a fight with a police officer at the hospital, but the police officer understood because I was having a mental break. So I didn't get charged, but later on I found out I got in a full-on fist fight with a cop.
I went through this.
I did 8 months for doing that one.
I have no recollection of any of it. But he said, you're fucking 6'9", dude. And at the time, I was 500 pounds.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a big fucking panda.
I was drunk panda at that time. I literally bought this fucking thing because I was a drunk and all my friends lived on the same street. So I could just walk home. Now I'm talking my friends in my 30s, not my 15s. I'm talking 30s. I owned a fucking house and all my friends bought houses on the same street. So we didn't get charged with DUI. That was the fucking reason. So no one could get charged with a DUI. If you fucking drove from my house or any of our friends' house, you're an idiot. And you were not a friend of ours anymore. That's how we rolled. We literally, anytime a house went for sale, we made sure a friend bought it. So we could all walk home. Well, the panda head came around because I got sick of sleeping in ditches and not being comfortable. And if I'm wearing this, it's like a pillow inside. So I get fucking drunk, fall asleep in a ditch, and get cops called and say, hey, there's a panda in my ditch sleeping. The cops are like, yeah, whatever. They show up and be like, oh, there's actually a fucking panda sleeping in the ditch. But I fucking had a psychotic break, and I go home, and the people I was in love with changed the locks on the trailer. I had the last laugh because I own the lease and not them, but play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I had that trailer sent to the scrapyard.
J Devil asks how your car's going.
Waiting for the engine.
It's fixed now, I think. It was the crankshaft position sensor that went out on it today. So till the next episode.
I thought
my homie Whistle Dirty did a song for Strip for me. He said it's my song. He just told the story for me. So let's check this song out. Appreciate you, Wisco.
This for my bro, Straight Savvy. All you motherfuckers out there hating on my dog, sit down, shut the fuck up, and pay attention to this real shit. Underrated, never faded, heavy-weighted, I'm the greatest, I can never celebrate it. All I see is jealous haters, they don't want me elevated. Man, that shit is hella crazy, had to smash the gas on them. I accelerated, had to take off, talking 0 to $160, hit the clutch, shifted up, left them in the dust, quickly went and cut the brakes off. They ain't keeping up with me, realizing they lost, now they wanna fuck. Coach put me in the game, I was on the bench waiting. When you start to shine, you expose the ones who been shady. Years I stood by, dealt with the immense hating, knowing if they try me, I'ma have these pussies menstruated. Put it on so thick I could've drowned in the hatred. Tried to box me in, but I was bound to escape it. Kept my head down every round, I embraced it. Prayed on my fall, but I found motivation. Their words hold no weight, every vow has been vacant. Had to fight some demons, almost found me a great pit. 10 toes down, every sound is a statement. Thought I was playing, but you clowns were mistaken. Underrated, never faded, heavy-weighted, I'm the greatest, I can never celebrate it. All I see is jealous haters, they don't want me elevated. Man, that shit is hella crazy, had to smash the gas on them. I accelerated, underrated, never faded, heavy-weighted, I'm the greatest, I can never celebrate it. All I see is jealous haters, they don't want me elevated. Man, that shit is hella crazy, had to smash the gas on them. I accelerated, started burning rubber, left them all in the tire smoke. Couldn't see it burning, didn't know I had that fire flow. Said they tried to lift me, never felt inspired though. Caught motion like a viral post, deflated all they dire hopes. I'm at them like a spiral throw. I take the torch to them, I'm a pyro. Haters try to gas me, they gon' help the flame inside grow. Till the day that I blow, never been no type of hoe. know, always been the type to go. Gotta keep up with fate, can't go back to the past. They said pump the brakes, but I smashed on the gas. All these fucks prayed that my ass was gonna crash. I caught all the snakes moving fast through my grass. Much worse than that, gave them shirts off my back. They reached for my plate, threw dirt on my path. Didn't think I'd be great. They all smirked and laughed, but I turned that to craft and earned me some cash. Underrated, never faded, heavy weighted, I'm the greatest, I can never celebrate it. All I see is jealous haters, they don't want me elevated. Man, that shit is hella crazy, had to smash the gas on them. I accelerated, underrated, never faded, heavy weighted, I'm the greatest, I can never celebrate it. All I see is jealous haters, they don't want me elevated. Man, that shit is hella crazy, had to smash the gas on them. I accelerated, cruising through the fast lane, rear view on my past pain, truly through with that game. Never looking back again. Cruising through the fast lane. Review on my past pain. Truly through with that game. Never looking back again. Underrated, never faded. Heavy weighted, I'm the greatest. Heavy weighted, I'm the greatest. I accelerated. I accelerated.
That was dope. Appreciate you, Wisco. See, and that's why I also get annoyed by, you know, situations that we were dealing with when it got addressed and I didn't want it to get addressed. Because my homie Wisco came on here, I did a showcase for him, and he built a project off after coming on here. Like you heard when Sam came on here, he's tripled his monthly listeners from coming on here. It's not by accident, yo, and I don't pay for shit. So, like I said on my post last night, come for networking, come to work. Like, can't tell me it don't work, y'all. Colt Montgomery was in here earlier. Like, these people don't just use me. Unfortunately, what pisses me off? I'll go ahead and speak on it. You know what? Fuck, I'll go ahead and get out the way. Can everybody stop hating on, you know, the fact that I fuck with Justin Tom and Chop and all them? Yes, that me and Chop have our issues. We addressed that. We fixed it. We buried it because our issues were so fucking hilarious to the bigger picture of this shit. There is so much beyond the little petty bullshit beef that if you focus on that, yo, you ain't going nowhere in fucking life. So your best bet is to worry about what the best thing you can do for yourself and lock in with the Redneck Ray. But Justin's never really got me involved in no fuck shit. But yet it's the people that tell me to watch out for these people that keep getting me involved in the fuck shit. So just being hunted.
I'm just gonna say Justin's a fucking awesome person. I don't care what anybody fucking says. I met him.
He had me hold on the steering on mine for a year before it dropped.
All I'm saying is I stood 10 toes with him, and he had to look up at me, and I had to look down at him. But he's a cool motherfucker.
Sorry, I've got other work going on here in the background.
You're good.
With doing a computer for somebody. So
hey.
But everybody should fear Beverly Howard. Everybody should fear Beverly Howard. Everybody should fear Beverly Howard. I fear Beverly Howard. Scary woman. Nice? Don't fucking fuck with her though. She will ruin you.
Same with Miss Lori too. Miss Lori is another one. Miss Lori will happily stop the podcast and come on and talk her shit.
She's the one that has to keep the leash on Triple T. Think about that. She won't think twice to destroy your ass.
Well, what's gonna be crazy is when all my shit gets situated and my girl starts jumping on here and she starts, man, you troll motherfuckers. Woo. Facts. Hey, like the Wisco just said, he said, even to be honest, even if I was worried about all that beef over just doing my music, I wouldn't be able to keep track of who has beef with who. Facts, because it's a new person every day.
Yep. In the words of Little White, we don't have beef, we have lunch meat.
Right?
Beef. It's just lunch meat. They're deli fucking slices.
So you just want to get them and put them back there.
Yeah. The whole thing's just, I mean, I don't know. I guess, if you're using the internet to do everything business wise, the music wise, life wise, I mean, I get it where feelings can get hurt, emotions can get crossed, messages get misconstrued, construed, or how do you say misconstrued,
Screwed.
and twisted when it gets to the next person.
Yep.
And the same shit happens in real life too. I mean,
Perfect example right here. Not trying to interrupt you, but when you told me about Lexi jumping on my podcast, which nobody was supposed to know, you found that out from going on Stacks Live. Not trying to throw, but this is
Okay.
that was something that was, because there was a lot of things behind the back on that was in the works, because I didn't want nobody to run and hide. I wanted the facts presented that way. It's not just on here us talking shit. I like how today was, because whether people believe it or not, that really pisses me off when it's that way. Do I like to sit here and talk about real shit? Yeah, I don't like it being a fucking Days of Our Life episode.
Right.
Now, if you come on this panel and want to talk, cool. But if you're in a chat just talking away, you can come on this fucking panel for 5 minutes.
Yeah. Panel's always open over here. I mean, every time I've been over here, I've seen the link up there. I don't know that I've ever been over here and not seen the
only time
link.
it's not was I'm doing an interview, and then usually pretty much halfway through the interview, links up there. That way you can meet these people. Like, I'm one of the realest motherfuckers you will ever meet, come across, and I will tell you, struggling or not, like a lot of people didn't know I was fucking homeless for most of this podcast, and I'm still struggling. It is, but I don't ask nobody for shit. If I do, it's really important. But I rather get it on my own. So I understand, the pride thing and all that shit, because it's a bitch out here right now. Like, I ain't gonna lie, but that doesn't mean you can take it out on everybody else and then blame that nobody gives a fuck. Yeah, they don't give a fuck because you lashed out at them.
All right.
Nobody wants to sit there and comfort a fucking cactus. I don't want to hug a cactus. Like, that does not sound like, maybe if you throw me a couple hundred, I might hug a cactus, but I'm not gonna just do it just to do it for fucking free. But it's this. I don't get it. I really don't, because it's to the point where I seen today. I seen it last night. There's a whole new fan page for Triple T that somebody's hating on them. AI based. I'll send it to you, and then I came across the Just in Time and Upchurch music video they did, Rebel Till I Die. I didn't know they had a music video out. Crazy what happens in 6 years, right?
Right.
But then again, when it goes to me being where I'm at in this position, I see both sides of everything. When you say you're the best ever to do it, and not just best country rapper, you say you're the best rapper, it's gonna kind of piss a lot of people off.
Yeah.
Just like where it goes to, like what I told J Double when he said he just half-ass jumped in the studio and just did his vocals. That's gonna piss the people off, because there are a lot of people that take this shit very seriously, because they're putting their last bit of effort or whatever they have into just doing a little bit. The fact Zilla said earlier what he said, that breaks my heart, man. He feels like he's doing his music for no reason. I don't want stories like that, y'all. Like, there's no reason that dude should not be blowing the fuck up. What up, man?
I sent you a track.
Yeah.
I seen it.
This one,
it's it can be hard to take shit with a grain of salt. I get it, because as men, and granted, women too, but as men, we tend to take things more personal when our status is being put in question, because of the pride. And so I mean, I get it, but it's also just as easy to stand your ground and stand on 10 without causing a fucking commotion. Just like the other night, Jay, you were over there in Triple T's when, shit was trying to get stirred. Whatever, I don't even remember who what that guy's name was. Yeah, Alien something or other. But I wasn't feeding into it.
Oh, I mean, Alan Duke. Oh yeah,
yeah. I just, I'm not going to feed into something that, whatever.
Well, that's the situation I've been very upset about most of these.
Hey, he was a very important person. He was a very important person. Don't forget that. Don't forget that, Chaotic. He's a very important person. That's one thing that's
been pissing me off a lot of these times is people want to come on have these panels or reaction channels, and you have artists that play their music. And it's like, oh, that was straight dog shit. I wouldn't. How's that supposed to help anybody?
Right.
Like, you can say, you know what? I might not like that.
I don't agree with
might know, or you can tell them how to get better.
That's why I don't agree with Triple T's, ass or trash or gas. Because what about the in between song? Like, not every song is trash and not every song is gas.
Could have
like, look at Nickelback
in the whack ass mix.
Look at Nickelback. They've just been ass the whole time. Just saying.
Kevin Gates still make the same fucking flow, just different fucking beat.
I mean,
Nickelback's
been asked for 30 years.
And I also think that that goes to each individual person's platform too. Nothing against T, nothing against Chop, nothing against J. I mean, everybody does it a little bit different.
I don't care.
And what is it?
I said I'll name names. I don't care. They know.
Oh, no, I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not worried about naming names. I'm just saying. As far as in my opinion, I think
too many
each person, each person that has a podcast has their own different style that they like, their own different opinion that they like, and so I mean, for me, if I guess I know how T is gas or trash. So I'm not going to take offense myself. I'm not going to take offense to something being set in the trash lane because I know that that's how he runs his show. If I go to Chop Easy's channel, if they don't do the gas or trash, huh?
So they're doing it for the artists. So most of the artists that they play music for, I know at least Chop does it. They'll send a screenshot of that poll to that artist to show them, hey, this is what they thought of that song. So that artist looks at that and goes, oh, 46% of those people think that is garbage. Where in reality, probably 30% of those didn't have another option to choose.
Yeah.
And they're trying to help the channel grow by voting for the poll, which helps the algorithm. But they don't have a third option to say, hey, the song wasn't great, but I also didn't hate it.
Yeah, I get it.
They're not giving them that. So you're getting artists that are going, well, I'm not going to release that song because even though 56 loved it, 44 didn't. Yeah. And I want to get those 44 people. Like,
yeah, I get what you're saying too. Like I said, I see where you're coming from with it too. And I think that, I guess me, I look at things maybe a lot different than what some people do. I don't know, but me, I don't take
me and you look at it outside the music business, and now we have to start looking at it with that veil on. We have to look at it with the veil of the music business there. So looking at it that way, I wouldn't know where to go if I got a thing that said, hey, 56 loved it, but 46 hated it. Because my brain is going, there's no fucking way that 46 people completely fucking hated the song. That's just the math doesn't
Some
match.
people have nothing better to do than to be assholes.
That or it's channel haters. You got Triple T haters that no matter what the fuck he plays, it's going to get a trash.
So if you put a third option, the haters aren't going to collect that one. They're going to hit the trash. But you'll get the as the artist, you'll get the feedback of, oh, these people thought it was ass. They didn't
Right.
hate it. They just thought something's off. Maybe I need to message those people and go, hey, what was off about it? Can you tell me? Can you elaborate?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I see it. I know where you're coming from.
Wayne
Yeah,
just said, he said sometimes I think that also comes down to whether they also respect and want to impress ways to impress the host as well. True, people will do stupid shit to try to kiss ass. He's right. And then G, my homie, G McKnight said people just have no communication skills and don't know how to word shit without sounding like a prick and when give their opinions. Like instead of you saying, "Oh, this is fucking horrible," you can say, "You know what?" Like me, a lot of people meet me and they think I like rap music and all that when they don't realize my favorite type of music is swing music, Frank Sinatra and all that, and metal and country. You might catch me listening to Hard Target, and a couple of them did get more familiar because I didn't really listen to rap up until, besides Little White and Yellow Wolf, up until about 2018, maybe. Before that, it was Tupac and everybody, like actual rappers, that story, like street poets, what I call it. Back when it was before bitches, money, and hoes. That's all everybody talked about. I don't care. Like that's not. And then they wondered what was going on with their generation. Well, if you're trying to show these motherfuckers it's all about getting jewelry, sagging your pants, getting as many females as you want, and partying, and that's what the fuck they're going to believe. Because whether
I have to say I've been
not,
bumping Little White for years because
dude, yeah, Little White was my
he was
shit.
attached to 3 6 Mafia, so I was a lover of 3 6 Mafia, even though I was listening to heavy metal because of their dark eerie. Their dark eerie spin
is my shit.
Oxycontin, bro. I mean, you rolling down the street, you're blasting Oxycontin. The fucking beat that alone is the reason to blast it.
Boats and hoes, boats and hoes.
Like,
that was a great movie. Sorry.
Oxycontin's the first song I could actually rap. So, but then when I got into doing this and finding out that he doesn't like that song, I was like, damn. I can't impress him by rapping it in front of him. That's the only song I can fucking rap. That Hail Mary. That's it. I can't do anything. I can't do any other rap songs. I can sing, but that's it.
He doesn't like it, but he'll perform it because he knows that's what sells tickets. And he's a businessman first. He keeps his opinion of the shit. Avenged Sevenfold hate playing their fucking first album. Sinister Gates will tell you because he sat in a studio and just tried to shred his guitar to pieces. He's like, well, now I'm fucking old and I don't want to shred my guitar to pieces, and those songs are hard as fuck to play. He's like, well, we still play them because the fans want them. They're coming to see a certain song. They're coming to see Beast and the Harlot. Even though Sinister Gates fucking hates playing that song now because of all the shit that's in it.
It's just like, you're speaking of metal. It's crazy to see how what considers metal and rock music now from what it was like 10 years ago.
I think the only person really changing the game right now is Falling in Reverse. He's Ronnie
doing a little bit more than changing the game.
He's mixing so many genres together that he's gonna make his own genre.
Well, Ronnie is that the one they did with
Ronnie
Tech?
Rasky.
I know. I'm talking about the song.
Oh yeah, Ronnie. Yeah,
with Tech and
that's with Alex Terrible and fucking Tech.
Seeing that fucking live on the videos of that live and they did, I'm like, this is what people should watch. That stage presence. Because Tech did it he had an in-ear in. That was all fucking Tech. There was no voiceover. That was Tech. And Tech's what, 47, 48? Maybe? Is he older?
What was it?
Tech is old.
He was performing the new song that he did with Falling in Reverse and Alex Terrible.
Oh.
He's at least 49.
Yeah.
Least.
She likes them.
He was mixing songs with Tupac, so
Right.
But-
Like, dude's been doing it for.
And when people say he's
plus
not
years.
independent, I want to punch somebody. I literally want to punch somebody when, oh, Tech's not independent. Strange
When they-
Music is an independent company. There is no fucking labels attached to it. They have no distribution deals. Strange Music is the distribution.
When he started doing songs with mainstream artists like T-Pain, breaking into colored houses, there was like, oh, this new. He was another one with like the Ozzy. They said, oh, this new artist breaking. I'm like, who? Tech? The fuck you mean new? Tech's one of the ones that was doing the fucking gathering when it was nothing more than a fucking basement.
In here, you drink them all that?
Like, what the fuck you mean? Like, I found out about Tech from listening to ICP when I was a little kid.
First time I seen Tech was like 2005. I was at a Slipknot show, and he came
He's
out.
53.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was thinking 51 or 52,
but he's still doing his fucking thing, touring the fucking world. Like,
he came out and did. I think he did "People Equal Shit" because Corey Taylor couldn't rap it that night because his throat was fucked up. So Tech came out and did it, and the fucking crowd went nuts. And then we had Wither like a year later.
I like Wither.
And now Corey Taylor is a chopper because he's friends with Tech, and Tech is teaching him how to phonetically rap. That's how Tech does it. He phonetically raps.
What's the newest one that did Corey motherfucking Taylor? That new one?
Yeah.
That's from hearing what I'm like, ooh, okay, Corey.
People don't give Corey a lot of things. If you go back to listen to the first Slipknot album, he's rapping on there. And if you go listen to Jump the Fuck Up by Soulfly and Corey Taylor, they're full on fucking spitting bars while they're
at the last minute, sir. I'm about to end it here soon.
We got about a 40-minute drive.
We need to do an all metal show.
I just finished the track I was on.
I know.
I mixed it in. Just finished it.
Oh shit. So when we go live later on tonight, we can play that first track, is what you're saying? Yeah.
I'm about to send it to you.
Yeah, I'll say that for when we go live later because I want to check out this Stone Pan. Is this the one that you sent to Triple T, or is this the one you're talking about the poem that you're wanting to do?
No, I just started mixing this. I just mixed it today. I just made the beat last night, and I just put the lyrics in this morning.
Oh, look at you. See? Proud of you, my guy. Keep kicking ass.
No, but I said this is one for y'all to listen later on there.
So this is a completely new track that I will be releasing in August. It's called Echo Lies. It was just a poem I had in my notebook, to be honest. I don't have it full. Hold on. I'm working on so many damn lyrics right now.
So you've been sending me something at least once every day.
Yeah, I have 50 songs in the bank right now, including 2 songs for 2 different YouTube channels, not the ones that anyone knows that heard the song that I released. That the video is on my page right now, shameless plug. But they heard it and said, "Hey, can you make me one? And how much?" And I gave them a price, and now I'm working on it. But
Smoke, I think that's what you should start doing too.
Yeah.
I mean, I paid for my Suno for a year with one of the local businesses. They had me make a jingle for them for a radio spot.
Smokehouse.
We're in the shit all the time. We ain't got no radio stations, this motherfucker.
Hey, it don't have to be. He's in Ohio with us too. It don't have to be here. You can do that shit. You can do it all over.
Yeah, they got in touch with the radio station for me. I didn't have to do any of it. Like they did they're like, "Hey, we need a jingle. This is when it needs to be released. We'll give you $250 to make us just a little campy song about our shop."
See?
It literally took me 10 minutes to make it. I had a beat already in my stem library, so I just pulled a beat out of the library, wrote a little bit of lyrics, used Suno to mend it all together, and shipped it out, and went back to playing Call of Duty. Made $250. Like, so
I mean, you've been doing your thing, and you know you're starting to get familiar with it now, Smokehouse. That could be something you really do, man. So
think
just
about all the
saying.
YouTube channels that need royalty-free music. Think of all the ones that make like videos of them playing Call of Duty or any other video game, and they're trying to make.
That explains how they're getting away without copyright. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
And I can make songs sound like other songs without them being that song. So if you have an idea for maybe
I got a song we're working on. It's called "Clowns in the Closet."
I'm gonna play this because I gotta start cooking dinner. That's TJ.
Promises break, hearts decay, deception race.
How we doing, Seth?
Not fades away.
Playing this last song and then probably about to tap out.
Truth
Still trying to wrap my head around this shit.
To this sharp and unbearably cold, tales unfold, stories told, agony's toll takes hold, shadow roars with ghastly roll, tattered souls pay the brutal toll, poison grips the whispering air, sorrow stare, a chilling snare, tales of woe, echoes of fear, round and round, they draw near. Promises break, hearts decay, deception reigns, not fades away, a fragile veil, truth erodes, his soul is destined to disrupt. Tear the veil, reveal the beast on hollow lies. Darkness consumes, demons feed on hollow lies. They thrive, breed. In glazed eyes, a chilling haze beneath the mask, a raging flames. His chain of lies bind my will in frozen shade. His dark desire thrives in a drugged haze. Promises break, hearts decay, deception reign, not fade away, fragile veil, truth erodes, his soul is destined to disrupt. Crystal shards, bloodied ground, in his web of lies, he's forever bound. Screams of torment, silent cries, the endless echoes of crystal lies.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you said you were shorting it. Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot less things.
Yeah, I could definitely see that being played on one of those of like somebody playing Call of Duty or something.
That's what I'm writing for. Like I wrote this shit years ago. Most of this shit was written when I was in deep depressions. Like that song is written about drug abuse. Ironically, it's written about what I was going through when I was fucking lost in the Oxycontin. Talks about all the lies you tell everybody to make yourself feel better, to make yourself feel justified. But in reality, you're just a fucking liar. And you're using people and you're bringing people into your own fucking darkness.
Mm-hmm. Misery loves company.
Mm-hmm.
We have a bunch of
So
those.
I see Chop's in here. Chop, if you're still in here, I got something to say to you, dog. I really need to fucking say something to you, boy.
Who?
Chop. And what I gotta say to this motherfucker? You so nice. You real nice.
I was like, oh shit.
And I love your podcast, dog.
I was like, oh shit. What the hell's about to happen? I don't have to pick a side again. I was like, oh fuck, I don't have to pick a side again.
No.
Fuck you, take that fucking hat off.
No.
Hey, for life,
it's
baby.
all love for Chop, dog. It's all love for Chop.
I'm taking a phone call went all right because J Devil said it wasn't a bad phone call. It's just y'all.
I want to say something.
Stacks disappeared too, so I'm hoping he.
Hey Jay.
I hope you get the help you need, man. What up? Fuck off.
Having
hey D Ward says he's gonna probably jump on with us later on. So what's he doing? What we doing tonight, y'all? I'm gonna play I might play some music, might not, but we gonna nerd out and we gonna talk about a dude named James Davenport that a lot of people know who he is, but Jay Davenport is who covers for him because James is not okay with exposing himself for being let people know who he is. But I think we need to let people know a little bit of story. And this motherfucker's a straight up nerd. Loves history, loves comic books, loves anime, and loves being goofy.
Yeah, I see how much Jay hates me, right?
You're a nerd. I'm wearing a giant panda head. Like,
Jay,
come on.
Jay hates me. Jay never plays my music on here anymore.
Bullshit.
I send music to TJ Holmes and he doesn't even respond. It's so bad.
Oh, the AI shit? I don't judge AI.
Oh, all right. I was just asking.
To be fair, now the lyrics that you wrote, I feel the lyrics, but I don't judge AI songs. I just don't.
I won't send anymore then. Could you give me a yes or no on beats?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you create the beat?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that song that you just played, that was AI, yes?
Yes, but it's made from AI. But
so your idea gave me the vibe of I remember everything. Oh. Bad Company, redid Bad Company.
Oh, Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah, Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah, Five Finger Death Punch.
Vibe. It gave me that vibe.
One of my favorite bands, so.
Yeah, I could tell that was a big influence. You fed a lot of influence from Five Finger Death Punch to the AI because AI came out with a vibe of Five Finger Death Punch. So.
That's where you're mistaken. So the drums and guitars on that was an actual person.
No, for sure. I'm saying, so the voice, the way the talking was at the end.
Yeah, AI 100% AI for the singing, but the guitars and drums were a friend of mine.
Yeah. I'm saying it all has Five Finger Death Punch influence written on it.
Well, I'm just trying to explain how the song was built. So we'll take So some of the AI, some of the stems are AI. So I'll go in AI, say, hey, I need this beat at 130 BPM with, say, Memphis style trap 808s on it, but also eerie synth pads and stuff like that. And then it'll spit me out a beat. I will then pull all the stems out of that to get the synth pads and say the 808s there. And then take those, go into BandLab and build a song out of that. So that Echo Alive is a friend playing guitar. It's my cousin who's dead now playing drums. It's a drum fill that he had that I was trying to do something with. And then I took AI with my lyrics and said, hey, I need you to sing this song because I can't fucking sing to save my goddamn life, even with the fucking AI doing shit. I still sound like broken nails on a chalkboard. My ultimate goal would be to just sell the lyrics to someone else. Like, create the songs to give them an idea of what the lyrics could sound like and use the AI as that. As a
Smokehouse should start doing too.
Use the AI as a promotional tool to sell my lyrics. Because I'm sitting on a song right now that would be perfect for a female singer. And even when I stick it into the AI, it spits out a female singer. Even if I tell it, hey, I need a male singer to sing this, it still spits out a feminine sounding dude. Because the lyrics in the song are feminine.
I'm gonna tell you some artists that you can hit up for features as far as singing female wise. Hit up Lily Styles. STYLZE Styles. Lily Styles. LEELEE. J Double's got a girl that was that featured on that Lift Me Up song that he's fixing to release. Huh?
Sunny Brook too.
Yeah, Sunny Brook. God, there's another one. Sarah Shine.
Jesse's looking for some.
Sarah Shine is phenomenal singing on tracks. She works with Gino White, an artist over here where I'm at, but I think she's in like California or something. So,
because I don't want to be thought of as just an AI gimmick panda. Like I hate that idea, but my wife is telling me, hey, you need to put this music out because people need to hear your fucking words. Don't worry about your voice.
Yep.
All right.
Well, that's what I've been doing.
I never
been
played
them out.
TJ's music no more. Before I end it today, I want to play, since D Ward's in the chat, he's gonna be on here with us later. I want to play his song Clickbait, and then I want to end it with Where They At by TJ, Mark Gorzin, and TWS. So this right here is Clickbait by the homie Big Bro D Ward, and this is gonna be dope. If y'all have not got to meet him or talk with him yet, that is one of the investors into the channel, as far as you know, and he's also Big Bro. Those of you that know what World Star is, before it was doing the fights, he was on the World Star hip hop tour. So this dude knows his shit. But this is
that's what you used to yell every time. Not a video. World Star.
Before you play that, which song?
I was playing D Ward song.
Yeah, push pause for a minute. While this song is playing, I need the chat to think, because I had a post on my Facebook and I want everybody in the chat to think about it, because maybe we'll talk about it tomorrow, right? But I want y'all to think about, in R&B, who would beat Babyface in a versus?
Ooh.
Because so far, I can tell you, I've had 6 or 7 people name names, and they don't take Babyface. Not with what he's done as a producer, as a performer, as a singer, as an artist, as a songwriter. Like, Babyface is the goat of all goats in R&B, and
the dude's been doing this about 35 years consecutively, hit after hit, and not even. So you're gonna get me on the. Now we can talk about R&B. You know what? Tomorrow we're gonna talk about some history. That'd be a good, because I could talk a good hour straight about Babyface and other things, y'all. So,
and
can
I give
that's a hard one right there.
D Ward, Keith Sweat is one of my favorite artists, but he does not touch Babyface and
Casey and
R&B.
JoJo.
Huh?
Casey and JoJo, and that
No.
Babyface.
Babyface produced Casey and JoJo's songs, so he's better than Casey and JoJo. Like, look at Milestone with Casey and JoJo, and Casey, JoJo, Babyface, After 7, all of them. That Girl I Care About You from the soundtrack. Like, Babyface is the shit. Babyface is the goat of all goats. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Play the song.
Yeah. We could definitely talk about that tomorrow for fucking sure.
I don't talk, I just move how I move. I'm standing on biz, I got nothing to prove. Cool on the surface, fire underneath. I keep it real for the streets, and why they worry about tweets. Hand on the wheel, steadfast in the furnace. Laughed at the kid, now I ghost like a sermon. Digital thugs with a glitch in their purpose. Clickbait talk till the clips hit the surface. And I don't argue, I all got the motives. Things in the grass, yeah, I'm spotting those posers. Cool on the net, but in person be frozen. Silhouette calm, but my soul staying loaded. Brushed off the doubt like the lint on my collar. Walk through the hate with a grin, never bothered. Never been out, but I'm loud in my silence. Speak with results, I don't flex with the volume. Plot in the shadows, never beg for alignment. I'm standing on business, no post, just the mileage. Armor on tilt, built the frame, still balanced. Move like a breeze, but the aim bring malice. I don't talk, I just move how I move. I'm standing on biz, I got nothing to prove. Cool on the surface, fire underneath. I keep it real for the streets while they worry about tweets. Dues or views, I just follow my code. Stay solid, never fold, and I ain't never foes. You can hate, you stay mad, I stay control. The real ones gon' feel it, the fake ones gon' scroll. Syntax savage, my habits align. Mismatched status, but the fabric divine. Past static life, to classic in time. Now to mimic my mode with a fraction of grind. Talking in code, I decode with precision. Old wounds cold, but I mold my decisions. Bold with the vision, I fold no position. I sold not a soul, just expose the collisions. Shift gears, grip gear, now I drift clear. Whispers in the mist, I exist with a pitch fierce. Flip peers the pawns in the script they premiere. They play roles, I play chess with a clinch here. Roll pain in the margin in the pen stroke. Broken and dark, now the spark with a lens. So quote what I bled, now the bread got a tempo. I said what I meant, never bent for the rent, bro. I don't talk, I just move how I move. I'm standing on biz, I got nothing to prove. Cool on the surface, fire underneath. I keep it real for the streets while they worry about tweets. Dues or views, I just follow my code. Stay solid, never fold, and I ain't never foes. You can hate, you stay mad, I stay control. The real ones gon' feel it, the fake ones gon' scroll.
Yeah, that dude right there. Yeah.
All right. Pop quiz, kids. See how well y'all know TJ. See if y'all been paying attention in class. That is my favorite song by D Ward to date that I've heard. Tell me why.
Because it's not as long as Hicker Bitch.
No.
Oh.
Panda?
See, I don't think you haven't said anything about that when I played it. So I don't know that one.
I was dancing. I wasn't really listening.
He said that's his favorite song to date by D Ward.
I heard what he said, but I'm saying I wasn't listening.
Why would that be my favorite song by D Ward to date so far?
He's probably working. Donnie said it's because it's not repetitive.
So,
because that is one of the things that you did say about when I played
so
Hicker Bitch.
I will give y'all like 5 points each out of a 50-point scale, right? Because yes, it's not as long. Yes, it's not repetitive. There's one reason that song I feel like could be a hit. And it's something that would separate D Ward from all these other rappers out here.
Cadence?
If you heard the song, you would know why. If you really listened to the lyrics, you would have known.
I was jumping around.
There was not one cuss word spoke in that song, and it was all about substance.
Oh.
The man did not have to use not one vulgar word to get his point across in that song. He stayed on time. He stayed on beat. He stayed in rhythm. His cadence was impeccable. That is my favorite song.
Damn. That's saying something.
That's a hell of a compliment right there.
That is.
Ask J Devil. J Devil did Lift Me Up, and he sent it to me to listen to. And the only thing I could think of, when you hear Lift Me Up, what's the first thing comes to your mind?
Uplifting.
Anybody else?
If you're
lifting a car,
if you hear the title of a song says Lift Me Up, what kind of song do you think it is?
Jesus song.
Okay, so when you're listening to the song and it has all this talking about lifting me up and helping me in my life and life struggles, and there's no cuss words in the first verse, and then out of nowhere the F-bomb and the GD come in, it's kind of sacrilege, right? So then I challenged him. I said, change your verses with the cuss words and make it a song without cussing in it. Because what you're doing, if you're making a song that makes you think Christianity, why are you going to be hypocritical and change it at the end and saying GD? So we came up with a couple of other lines without the cuss words, and now that song, it's almost like adding and taking away spices in a recipe to get the right consistency. But most of the rappers today, to use cuss words, and I do it, but to use cuss words, you can tell a lazy artist and a grinding intellectual artist by how many times they use a cuss word in their song. Cuss words come naturally, involuntarily, because that's all we know in our vocabulary. But it takes work to reach down and pull out vocabulary words in our mind to fit a song. Okay? So when a person can make a song without cussing in their song, it separates them from everybody else.
Thanks.
Now, being said, there's a heavy metal song called Fuck You, where they use fuck you 50 different ways in the song and say fuck as many times as they possibly. They were honestly making the song.
When people freestyle, what's the one word they go to whenever they can't think of nothing?
Fuck or bitch.
Fuck, bitch, motherfuck. That's it. Fucking. That's all they say. They're fucking this, they're fucking that, because it gives them time in their brain to think of another word to come up with later on in the song, right? And they don't have anything. That's why you can tell if somebody puts thought process into a song. Stack taught me this, y'all. Hey, Stack taught me this because I was writing a song, and and he's like, man, when I was going over the bars with him before I recorded, he's like, take that motherfucker out and that bitch out. And what do they say in Memphis instead of bitch? I said trick. Replace bitch with trick. Okay.
Also helps me want to put it on the radio too.
Mm-hmm.
I do edited version.
Stack taught me that years ago.
NF has multiple, like a whole couple albums, no cuss words at all, and a lot of mental health songs. But I got to get ready to cook dinner. I'm about to play this TJ Holmes, Mark Gordon, TWI song. Where they at tonight, y'all? We are nerding the fuck out. So I'm glad we got all this bad energy out the fucking way now.
I cussing where they at, but I don't care because that was one of those type of songs.
It fits. It's the type of song. There's a time and place where it belongs. What up?
Yes.
I won't be here tonight. I'll be on pause the podcast with Triple T.
Oh, so you have an interview tonight? Yeah.
Yep.
So I will tap in the chair. What time is that?
I believe it's 8 p.m. Eastern.
Same time as me. Okay.
I'll try to make it over there.
I wasn't disrespecting you by not coming in.
No, you're good. How my work schedule is, I take advantage of when I can. Sometimes I stream 3 nights a week. Sometimes I only stream 2. So
to me, it's important that I catch her live. So if I'm not going to catch her live, I'd like to be able to tell you, hey, bro, I'm not ignoring you. I'm literally live somewhere else.
Hey, I appreciate you. That's why I told you that's why at one point a couple of us podcasters, because we all do it at the same time, need to do a joint, because that way that would be a fucking epic ass night. You want to clear up all the bullshit, get us all on one fucking panel. That bullshit be gone.
I'm going into the lion's den tonight.
Huh?
I'm going into the lion's den tonight.
Ooh.
You know the haters are going to be there tonight.
That's why I'm kind of iffy on me. Well, yeah, I'll be watching the chat and I'll be running this. So yeah, we'll be doing both. But all right, this is Where They At by TJ Holmes, Mark Gordon, and TWIs. Where they at, y'all? I mean, I believed every damn word that y'all said because where the fuck they at?
Well, ow.
Not here. But
Miss Panda's home. I'm in
Miss
trouble.
Panda. But I gotta
Wave
get ready
high.
for dinner, y'all. TJ, appreciate you. Panda. I will, like I said, I'll be going live at the same time, but I will tap in and I'll definitely share it, you know. Anybody wants to come on panel later on tonight, come on. We talking comic books. We just nerding out, y'all. So I want all positive vibes, you know, everything that used to get you picked on in school, especially, dude, that really pisses me off. I want to speak on that too. Like, how the fuck is Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh and all this weird, like all that I got made fun of and called weird is now cool. Like, I wish we would have had a little mobile Pokemon app when I was a kid. I couldn't even walk around my Game Boy, bro. Like, fuck. But as always, appreciate everybody. TJ, always appreciate you.
Waiting for
Everybody
that.
always remember to go do anything. Straight savvy. Get you a sticker, get a sent to Stone Panda so he can put up on his wall. And if nobody believes in y'all, I sure as fuck do. Much love to everybody.
Panda, you going to Amerifest?
Probably not. Too many ops. Too many ops.
I'm gonna be there.
I mean, that might change things, but right now, too many ops.
I'll be there.
All right, man. It's in Missouri, right? Or North Carolina?
North Carolina.
Cherokee, North Carolina.
I have like 15 shows on my thing right now that I want to go to.
Same.
But you know. Bro. And right now it's my goddamn car. Like fucking damn. I'm better off going to buy a new car. If I had the money, I'd just go buy a fucking car right now. Instead of trying to fix this piece of shit, but it's not in the cards right now, so I gotta fix this piece of shit. If I had a good running car right this second, I'd be at every fucking show that someone asked me to be at. Like, without question. Like, ask the wife. I love fucking running around at a show. If I could do that every day.
Let me go. Gonna do some family shit.
All right, much love to you.
I gotta go get yelled at.
Yeah, I'm about to go cook dinner. So,
peace. Love you guys.
Much love, Bubba. Peace, y'all.